What is up, guys? My name is Rebellion, and today we'll be doing a review on the Atlantis update in Fish. The update came around 2 days ago, and I've seen plenty of videos and experienced myself to make a judgment on this update. So let's get into it. Before we go any further, please consider liking and subscribing as it really helps out my channel. Now, let's get into it. First, to start, we'll start with the bad things about this update. Some bad things about this update, first of all, is the price of the rods. The cheapest rod is $100,000, which isn't very bad, but every single rod other than that rod is at least $1 million. I think most of these rods are not very good and are not worth the money that they are priced at. Number two is that there's not a lot to do in this update. All you do is complete puzzles and get these not very good rods if you want to, and try and catch a kraken. Yes, the kraken might be the most expensive fish in the game, but I still think this update doesn't have a lot to do. It mainly revolves around trying to get the new rod, the seraphic rod I believe, at level 100. Excuse me, I meant level 1000. The thing I don't understand is that how do people play this game for thousands of hours just to get this rod? I mean, yeah, I get the no life rod is pretty good. I have no clue how good this rod is when you reach level 1000, but it's just insane, and I don't think grinding levels for that is worth it when there's rods like the Heavens rod and the Rod of the Depths. Though there are some bad things, let's take a look at the good side of things. The first good thing I like about this update is the fish. I think the fish look pretty cool and they sell for a lot of money. So even the Kraken pool could be a decent spot for farming money. And I really do think the Kraken looks pretty cool. And I really like the bestiary. You have so many fish to catch and so much stuff to explore. But still, that isn't the main part of this update. The next thing I like is the puzzles. I think the puzzles are pretty unique and cool. The only one I don't like is the Zeus trial puzzle. It's basically just Squid Games. You have to do the red light, green light, and then the tiles. I wish they could have came up with something that is more unique. The next good thing I like about this update is there's actually two pretty good rods in this update. The first one is the Poseidon's rod. Poseidon's rod costs 1.5 mil if I'm correct, and is a very good rod for making money. Basically, every cast, you have a 25% chance to get 75% money of the base of the fish. So if you catch a $10,000 fish and you get the money thing, you get $7,500 immediately. You don't even have to catch the fish, which is very nice. The next good rod is the Kraken's rod. The Kraken rod is very good for catching the Kraken. The luck is pretty good, and its passive is pretty cool. And I think that this rod is very balanced. Now that we've gone over all this stuff, you guys are probably asking, Rebellion, what are your thoughts about this update? Like, do you think it's a good, bad? Like, how about you rate it out of 10, possibly? Well, if you had that oddly specific question, I would say this update is alright. There's not a lot to do, but I do think that the rods, two of the rods, Poseidon and Kraken's rod, are very cool. I also understand why this update took 23 days. I mean, obviously I get it's hard to develop all of this, but they could have done a little more in my opinion. Now, I'm not saying I hate the game and anything. I'm still going to keep playing it, and I love Fish. But if I had to give it a rating, I would give it a 5 out of 10. And I really do think they'll have better updates in the future. I really love the Grand Reef and the Atlantean Storm update. I really like the Megalodon update, Ancient Isle, Northern Expedition. I really like the Northern Expedition one because there's so much to do in it. So I really hope they can replicate those updates in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you can please like and subscribe, it really helps out my channel. And comment down below what videos you want me to do next. My name's Rebellion, and I'm heading out. Bye.